Good morning. Good morning, Facebook, my YouTubers. YouTube, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel, Queen of Credit, on YouTube. And next to subscribe, hit that bell button, which is a notification button that every time I go live or upload a video, you will be notified, right? You'll get a notification. I have to close my garage door. Okay, so I'm on my Facebook page also. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put the link in the description. Become a fan of my Facebook page, right? So I'll do more videos on this page within the upcoming weeks and months. Haven't been showing my page much love. So I want to talk about credit sweeps, credit repair, and credit reversal, right? What they do is not what I do. Credit sweeps, credit repair, and credit reversal. Now I know a lot of people watching this video have not even heard of credit reversal. You have no idea what a credit reversal is. So I'll start begin now talking about credit sweeps, right? Credit sweeps and the companies that use them and the software that they use. Good morning, Dixon Rentals. How are you? Hope you're feeling better this morning. Thank you for the digital love. Thank you for the digital love. Share this on your personal page because I haven't been on my fan page in a while, right? So I hope you're feeling better. I saw that you was in the hospital recently, so I hope you're feeling better. So credit sweep, let's talk about credit sweep. First, a credit sweep is a process where most companies use software, right? Use software, and everything that's reporting negative on your credit, and you are tuning in because I haven't been on my page in a while. Share this on your personal page. Thank you so much. Share this on your personal page for me on Facebook. Credit sweep is when a company, and they more than likely is using software, which I don't believe in disputing online, because you relinquish or you give up some of your rights, right? When you use software to dispute, or you dispute online through that software, right? And companies, because they have so much high volumes, and they have to you really use software and dispute your information through the online method. Okay, that's great. I'm glad you're back to yourself. And so what a credit sweep does, it takes everything negative on your credit report in a quick manner, and it shows deletion. Now, there's two issues with this. Number one, what they don't tell you is that it's deleted or removed temporarily, because they have up to 5 days once you tell them, or once you do a credit sweep and you inform them that this may be the results of identity theft, where they immediately have to remove the information because the credit sweep often requires an identity theft claim. And so they remove the information or delete it within 5 days, but it's in investigation. So it'll look or appear temporarily that information the negative information is deleted. But after they have investigated thorough, they're just removing it to investigate. After they've investigated, the credit agencies, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, it will reappear once they say, hey, we found out that this was not a result of identity theft, that the information was valid. So that's why after 30 or 40 days, sometimes people will see that information reappear on their credit report if those methods are used. Now, sometimes they may or may not reappear, but there is a high chance that it will, right? So, credit repair. This is what credit repair does. Is credit repair does the same thing pretty much in the credit suite, but it doesn't use the identity theft blocking information, right? Because the credit suite means that we're blocking this information off of your credit report until we get the opportunity. We're temporarily removing it until we get the opportunity to do a thorough investigation. But because you're saying it's a result of identity theft, we have to remove it, take it away, and do our thorough research, right? Because some people may be the victim of identity theft where they did not use a credit card, and it's in bad standing, so they have to close the credit card account, close everything, and the credit agency cannot report it. So this is what credit repair does. Credit repair versus credit reversal only look at items and say, I'm requesting for a deletion. Thank you for the digital love. Thank you. If you see a lot of do-it-yourself credit repair systems, or letters that they give you or provide to you for free off of Google or any, it will only have one type of language in it. Unless you can verify this information, promptly delete it from my credit account. Now, what's the issue with that? Well, what if you had a credit card and you paid well on the account for years, and you just have some instances where you were late recently for whatever reason? You was 1 30-day late. You were 2 30-day late. Now, by asking the credit agencies or bureaus, some people know them as, to verify this information or delete it, you just deleted years of good payment history. You just deleted years of positive payment history because of 1 or 2 bad marks on that account or trade line. Thank you for the digital love. Now, if you know anything about how your credit score is calculated, you know that 35% of your credit score is calculated by the length of credit history, right? Or your length of payment history. So once you just use that one type of language and asking for a deletion, now you have eradicated years of positive payment that will drastically lower and damage your credit score, right? That will drastically lower and damage your credit score. Let me get my proctor right. And so what I do, right, is I do credit reversal. And instead of deleting that information altogether, I reverse the 1 or 2 months that you may have been late. Now the entire trade line for the length of it is showing positive pay as agreed on time. Now this is what happened oftentimes with credit suite and credit repair. Once they deleted everything, now they try to plug you to the system to say, hey, now that all your negative or bad credit is off, we want you to purchase authorized trade lines from us. And that's the upsell. Now they get you to buy authorized trade lines. So what is an AU? What is an authorized trade line? Or just a trade line in general, period, right? A trade line is someone with good credit, often credit card account history, adding you as an authorized user on their credit card, and they sell you these trade lines. It'll be 10,000, 5,000. You stay on there, but this is the issue with that. You stay on there for like 2 months, and then after 2 months you're dropped. So you don't have that leverage of that person with that good credit. Now, credit sweeps and authorized trade lines are good moves to make in this game if you have a 30-day window that you're trying to get something done or something approved. But this is the thing with authorized trade lines. When you go to banks or loans, or to get a loan or to apply for a credit card, the underwriters, the people that's approving you or not approving you for the card, they know that this is not your primary card. that you have been added as an authorized user, right? They know that you're not the primary person on this $10,000 American Express card. And a lot of times you may or still may not be in position to get approved for anything. And then the thing with the credit sweep is that once you apply for anything and your negative credit is in investigation, now you have identity theft on your credit report. So if you're going to apply for anything in that 30-day window, they're going to see your identity theft on their credit report, and they still won't approve it until that's been released or unlocked. So, there are some people that have identity theft situations. I do not use a software. I do not file their information online, because you give up some of your rights in the event that the credit agencies are not doing what they're supposed to do legally. Now you've given up some of your rights to have the legal system or in the court protection behind you if they don't remove negative information that they have not verified, right? And so that's why I don't do software and I don't do it online. I do consulting, which means my clients see their affidavits, they see what I'm writing, they see the language, and sometimes they have to participate with me in the process of mailing and printing out their affidavits that I compose that best fits their situation. Everything is customized. I have some people that have student loans that have been turned over to collections, and they need to get that deleted because now it's showing as a collection account. And then I have some people where they've filed default or forbearance on student loan, and it's just showing 90 days, 100 day, 120 day late. And I just have to reverse those late payments and say, hey, this student loan was in forbearance or deferment, and it was never, and it should not be reporting a late payment. And now they have positive student loan history, right? Because some people have a thin credit file. It's easier to get a student loan before it is to get, it's easy to get a credit card if you're in college. But for some people, their strongest line of credit that's showing positive payment history is a student loan account, right? And it's not affecting their debt ratio. And they just need that positive credit to be reversed. And good morning, everyone, to be reversed and removed. So make sure you hit the like button. Share this on your personal page. And if I have any questions that I can answer right now, because I'm about to log off in about a minute or two, go ahead and post your questions if you don't understand the credit sweep, the credit repair, and the credit reversal process, right? Because I'm telling you, you just get treated differently when you have bad credit, right? You don't get the opportunity to buy the better pre-used vehicles. I believe in pre-used because, vehicles depreciate. You don't get those opportunities to live in the better neighborhoods with the better zip code and move your kids to better school system because of your credit, right? You don't get the opportunity to use other people's money at 0% interest rate. So now that you can go and purchase and invest in something that can make you more money. I don't care if it's going to a conference about financial education. I don't care if it's purchasing books, educating yourself. I don't care if you want to author your own book, right? What if you want to author your own book and you don't have the money? You can use credit card to get you the help and pay for the coaching and consulting that you need to be an author. You can use credit cards to purchase tax liens in real estate, right? You can convert credit cards into cash, and you can get them at low interest rate. So I'm signing off. If you didn't watch the beginning of this, make sure you watch this again so I can get, and late payments, I don't call them getting them removed. I call them getting them reversed. Now, Ms. Shears, the thing about it, if it's so late that you don't have that much of positive payments on it, then I'll get it removed altogether. But if you pay for 2 years, for a year, positively, and something just come up, you lost a job, you got sick, you got ill, you went out of the country, you forgot to set up your auto pay, and you have 30, 60, 90 days late reporting, but you paid well for 5, 6, 10 months, and you don't want to lose that positive payment. I call it reversal. I don't get it removed, meaning that I reverse those late payments to show that you were never late, but you keep the credit line. The same thing with charge-offs. It takes about 6 months for an account to go into charge-off status. And so if you've been paying on a card in good standing for years or months, and I have to wait a balance, that's why everything I do is customized. And the last 6 months you wasn't making payments, maybe you lost a job, or you were in between jobs, and you wasn't in a position to make payment on it, and now you're showing 6 months as late charge off, but you had years and years of good payment, then I reversed that charge off to show paid as agreed. It is no longer reported as a charge off. And so, but it takes special strategy. Some things that just get deleted, cut and dry: bankruptcies and collections. There's no reversal to those. There's nothing positive about them. They need to get deleted. Just cut and dry. But be careful about credit sweeps. Be careful about companies using software. Be careful about companies that don't want to reverse good credit just because it's a couple of days late, because usually the end game for them is they want to now sell you trade lines. They have an upsell that they're trying to do, and so their only motive or objective is to get everything deleted. And now you have, because what makes up good credit, you can get bad things deleted, and some people tell me, hey, I've gotten these things deleted off my credit report, but you don't have anything positive reported. So what makes up good credit is you got to have the negative off, but you have to have the positive on there as well. Or you have a thin credit file, and now you're still going to be below a 620 more than like your credit scores. So that's why sometimes I reverse student loans to show positive. And then sometimes I just have people that's showing a lot of student loan debt on their credit report, and they're trying to make a big purchase, but it's showing a lot of debt, and they just need it's not working for them at all. They're trying to get a home, they're trying to move to a better apartment, a better vehicle, and it's showing you're $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 in student loan debt. And I just get those deleted, because sometimes they're showing late payment on student loans anyway, and a lot of time they don't supposed to be reporting late, because that account was in forbearance or deferment. And I just request for deletion, because according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, everything must report true and accurate. And so if it's in forbearance or deferment, it should not be reporting late payments. So thank you for asking questions. I like asking questions. You all share this on your personal page. Again, you're watching this on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification button. And if you're watching this on Facebook, my YouTube channel is Queen of Credit. Hey, have a great, wonderful day. Get your credit and your cash flow right.